guys, welcome back to MeliSandra Unveiled, where I vent and talk about things that I don't talk about on my main channel. And as you guys know, I made a video the other day, really upset, really upset to the top with my husband. So Kilo has been out of work since right before the pandemic started. He has been collecting unemployment. I guess he put enough work in to unemployment that he was able to collect all this time, okay? My husband has always been a really hard worker, okay? When he works, and when he's not working, he gets into a slump. Unfortunately, the pandemic changed a lot of things, and work was not an option for a little while, and applying for jobs was not really an option, and there wasn't work out there, which it was okay because he was collecting unemployment. Came at a perfect time because who wants to work through the pandemic? So, and then, you know, the unemployment was giving the extra money. All worked out. Who would quit their job? I mean, who would willingly stop getting unemployment when it's for you and you put money into it to get a job, but you would be making more money on unemployment at the time? You get my drift. You know what I'm talking about, okay? Everybody wanted to be on unemployment at that time. Unfortunately, like my mother worked through the whole pandemic, and a lot of people that I know worked through the whole pandemic, but in his case, he was out of work. And the longer Kilo is out of work, the more into a slump that he gets. And you guys saw it. You witnessed it, okay? He went from working full-time, driving the truck away from the house all the time, to being in the house all the time, okay? Where usually, you know, me and the kids, we're used to being by ourselves, and you know what I mean? And it was just like the longer he was home, the more in a slump that he got, okay? And then our relationship just started like really drifting through this past year, being very disconnected, feeling just not ourselves. And I know that you guys have seen it. So when we got into that argument, it was like the topping on the cake, and it wasn't totally not about the hamburgers. It was built up. And when he said to me that I was slacking, that just took it. It took it. And I'm like, you know what? I can't stay miserable. Like, if you, and stay shut, okay? Because at that point, nothing that I was doing was making him happy. You know, you try to pull your significant other out of that hole. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, and it wasn't working. And so we got into that argument, which really started as just playfully kind of like, whatever, like, whatever, I'm not cooking, you better cook yourself. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and starve then. I'll just be right here starving. But he really didn't, and that pissed me off, and me doing everything pissed me off. So when he said, "You're slacking," I was like, you know what? You think I'm slacking? Go find her. Go find her. And see if she could do all the shit that I do better. Go. So at that point, we were really in that heat of an argument, and I'm not one to be like, you know what, please stay. I'll do whatever you want. Please stay. No, that's not me. And he knows that's not me. So he packed his stuff. He posted on Facebook, you know, that he was looking for a 1-bedroom and he needed a roommate. So boom, that triggered everybody to be like, get out, you know, because me and Kilo separating after 20 something years, like, no, we get into arguments, and then we always fix it. We never leave each other. But this time This time it felt real, especially because he posted that, and he usually don't. So I'm like, all right, well, he must feel exactly how I feel, and maybe we just need to separate. So when I made that other video, he packed his bags. I was just carrying out my day over here in my room. He took everything. He took his action figures. He took everything. So I was convinced that he found somewhere and that we were going to separate, at least for a little while. And I was preparing myself, like mentally, like, okay, I'm going to do this. I can do this. Why not? You know, of course I was scared. Of course I didn't want it to happen. And like the more I thought about falling out of love or being so angry that we separate, the more hurt I got. Because as you guys know, I've been with Kilo since I was 17, you know, and he's all I know. We are all each other knows. So at the same point, I was like, maybe we do need a break. But then he never left. He stayed in the living room. He slept on the couch. We did not speak for at least 3-4 days. And before that, we really weren't talking anyway. And then I was cooking dinner. I wasn't serving him. Nothing. Like, you're on your own. And then he came up to me and he started hugging me. And he had said that he's miserable without me and that he's sorry and that I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. And I said, you know, we're lost. We are lost right now. And you know, we were hugging each other, and he was saying, he had said the same thing I just said, you know, that he was more afraid of losing me than leaving. Like, he was more hurt inside of us not being together than him actually being so upset and mad that he left. And I felt the same, like that feeling of, oh my God, is this over? Like, is this, you get to the point where you're like, can it be fixed? I don't know if it could be fixed. I don't know. Like, where do you start? And forget about counseling, because that man is not going to counseling. So, but anyway, he hugged me. He said, you know, I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. And he just said, like, you know, he feels he's lost without me. And I said, but we're lost together. We're lost. And he said, well, I'd rather be lost together than to be lost without you. And then from there, you know, we started just kind of just, I don't know, like broke the ice or something. I don't know. It broke the ice. We've been doing more things together for the past couple days. So I just wanted to make this video because I know you guys are all thinking, no, we're not. I wasn't thinking about getting a divorce. I just felt like at the time, and who knows, you know, I hope it gets better. I hope it continues to stay like this. I just felt like my marriage was failing. Honest. That's how I felt for a while. And we're still not completely connected, but we will, if it's meant to be. That's how I feel. Like, if it's meant to be and two people fight to stay together, it will work. So anyway, I felt like I owed you guys because, you know, on my other channel, I still had videos that I had recorded, and this was before we were, I mean, obviously we weren't talking, but at that time, but he was still here. So I'm not one to lead you guys to believe anything that's not true. So I didn't want to make this video. I kind of just wanted to just live it. But because I love you guys and I know you guys love me and are concerned, I had to make this video. And I was thinking about doing a live with Kilo, but I figured I made the video of talking about the whole situation. Let me make the video and clarify it. So yeah, guys, 21 years of marriage is hard. It's not a piece of cake. So if you're newly married, just know you will have ups and downs. And if you're married as long as I have been married, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I really appreciate all of your words, all of your guidance, all of your strength that you guys were giving me. Like, what he was doing was wrong. And so I'm not serving him anymore. When it's dinner time, I put his plate on the table where everybody else's is, and he comes and gets it. You know, after so long, it was me, guys. And he even says it. He was like, how you gonna spoil me for all this time and do all this stuff for me, and then just all of a sudden stop doing it? Well, I'm tired, you know. And I told him that I'm tired. I've been taking care of you, the kids, the house, all by myself for 21 years. 21 years. I'm just tired. So, anyway, and he got a job. He starts work on the 30th of November. So that's a plus. That kind of pulled him out a little bit more. So yeah. So I'm about to clean my face, get ready for bed. It's almost 12 o'clock. And I'll see you guys on my main channel. Hopefully back to regular schedule programming. I know I've been slacking with my videos. Shout out to T. T always keeps it real. And I apologize for that haul, because I know that I should have showed you all that stuff on that haul, but I kind of just wasn't feeling the day. I still have some other things that I want to talk with you guys about. So hopefully I'll do a live soon, or I'll make another video over here. So if you are subscribed to this channel, just know that you are getting the raw, the real, the now as it happens. So again, thank you for watching. Until the next video, I will catch you on the flip side. I love you mucho.